24th of May. We are entering the Castle of Good Hope in Cape Town. Heading to the registration for the Slave Run, 21-kilometer half marathon, which is happening on Sunday. This moment in time, I don't have an entry to the race, and I'm hoping to be able to get one now. If I do, I'll be bringing that race to you. If not, I'll be having a nice lie-in on Sunday. So, this is the castle. There's the Table Mountain in the background. Here is the roadside assistant, Khalida. Morning, Khalida. How are you?
Wonderful, thank you. But you should know that.
I always know that. Okay, so we'll bring you a little bit of footage inside here, so you can have a look what it looks like in the castle. This is called the Cat Balcony, and was designed by a well-known architect in the Cape Dutch area in Cape Town, which is a guy called Anton on Wraith.
What are you doing in Saturday? You sold them? I've got a few people interested and I'm going to give my mom.
We're still heading towards registration. So this is the queue, so it's not looking good at this moment in time.
Looks like you're having a lie-in on Sunday morning.
Cutie man. That's a girl.
Say that again, sorry?
There's no numbers, they've got nothing. We've got no walk numbers, no run numbers, no nothing.
So there's no more numbers,
there's
no
nothing
interest.
going on. They've just kept you waiting.
So they've kept us waiting for...
For nothing. So that's why I had to call you, because I heard that. They're still fighting, the guys still fighting. We need to be part of the fight.
So there's a whole major issue going on here, which I will tell you about afterwards. But basically we've been queuing. We were told we're in the queue for 10k numbers and that we were going to get. And we've been queuing for, well, it's 10 to 12 now. We have been here since 9 o'clock. And we're now told that there is no entries. There's no numbers. There's nothing. Total utter chaos. Total utter chaos. So just as a matter of interest, I'm told there's over 8,000 entries for this race. This is number collection. This little tiny room. So I don't know if we're going to be helped, whether we're just going to stage a sitting here. But yeah, how not to organize a race. A half hours later, I've actually got an entry. And I've actually got an entry to the half marathon. Purely by chance, one of the ladies who was in the group with us wasn't going to do the 21 anymore. So I swapped my 10k number with her 21. So we'll see you on Sunday morning. Cheers for now. Morning, folks. Sunday the 26th of May. I am making my way to the start of the gun run. It's not the gun run. Making my way to the start of the Slave Run, 21 kilometers. And I must say, on Friday morning, I didn't think this was going to be happening after all the fun we had there. But anyhow, here we are walking to the start. It's a nice cool morning. It is nowhere near as cold as last year. Last year was freezing at the start of this race. So this race is done as a Comrades training run. Probably my last long Comrades training run. So we're going to be doing 4.5 minute run, 30-second walk for most of the way. No time aims. Last year I think I did about 2 hours 26. So probably somewhere similar to that. The route itself, first half is very hilly, got Cook Sister Hill, some nice steep downhills as well, and the second half is pretty flat and boring. So we're going to take you along and we're going to show you the sights. So sit back, grab yourself a coffee, and enjoy. And a big thank you to Krista, who substituted a number, and that's the reason why I'm here lining up for this 21k. Thanks again, Krista. Hope you're watching the video. Cheers for now.
Routes of in terms of your run this morning. Parts of the Cape if you haven't seen before, spectacular in the morning ride. So enjoy yourself out there. Huge space on City Hall. Along the route, just a reminder, be friendly to them. The guarantee you will be avoided that you. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy yourselves out there. Have fun.
So the gun is gone. We had no countdown. Total surprise to everyone. Off we go.
We'll see you at the finish line. You look amazing. Stop those watches. Don't forget. If you've got a device to keep time, you can start that now. Enjoy yourselves. You look amazing. Every single one of you. Enjoy the route. 21.1 kilometers. And this is always the most nerve-wracking part of the day.
I'll chat you along the route.
Good morning, Cape Town. Just coming up to 2Ks. Okay, so Table Mountain. 2.5 hour bus.
What's the fourth one? Easy guys, grab the
So straight ahead is the South African Houses of Parliament. Coming up to 4K shortly. Chat you now. So Table Mountain ahead. We're not quite going to the top, although it feels like it. We are almost at 5Ks. As you can see, a lot of climbing in this place. And more hill. Chat to you just now. Okay, so through 5Ks, 32 minutes. A little bit quicker than anticipated. So just under 6.5 minute pace. A little bit of downhill we're going to enjoy before we start the next of the climbs. So this area of Cape Town is called Gardens. You see there's lots of gardens around. There's one of the oldest shopping centres in Cape Town, the Garden Centre. And quite a few of the original reservoirs are built here, Cape Town's original reservoirs. I think they're basically back up these days. I don't think they're really used anymore. But there is a system of underground tunnels leading from these reservoirs to the harbour, which you can do tours on. Maybe one day we'll do one of those tours and bring that footage to you. Anyway, we're going to continue on this newly laid piece of tarmac as we head towards the big hills. Okay, this area is called the Company Gardens, and I believe this is called Government Walk. My mind is starting to let me down these days, my memory. Anyhow, we've just done over 6Ks. You can hear in the background the traffic there is going crazy because we have the audacity to stop them at 7:30 on a Sunday morning, one day a year.
Long time no see. Hello.
Okay, let's walk break over. We're going to continue. So this building here is the Little Theatre, part of UCT. I've had the privilege of doing many a show there, performing on that stage. Not been there for a few years, but very quaint little theatre. Okay, these quick ones here, guys doing the 10k. Started half an hour after us. And they've run 4Ks according to the board now. So this is St. George's Cathedral. That's the next hill we're approaching.
The sisters is that way.
To our left here is the law courts. Okay. And if you're into partying, we're about to turn left into Long Street, which has picked up the reputation in recent years of the place you come to party. In fact, there's probably some people coming home now after a night out. Okay, so this is Long Street. It looks quite quiet. Just gone through 7Ks. At the moment, looks like I'm on for about a 2:15. But as we mentioned at the start, time is not really an issue today. At the moment I'm doing 9-minute run, 1-minute walk. That was due to the congestion at the start, made it impossible to do the 4.5. Cool. Checked you just now. I bet nobody in the rest of the world has seen this, where they actually stop a race for traffic. But only in Cape Town, the city that works for you apparently, but not for the runners. Okay, this is an area known as Bokop. One of the oldest areas in Cape Town. And just, we're on hills here, but once we get to the top of this one, we're going to go on the left and we're going to go up Coxisdale, which is, it's the kind of hill that it's not really worth even trying to run walk, just walk it.
Ready? Let's go. One.
Like, don't even see it in the distance, there's the archway. That's where we're heading to. Okay, I'll chat you on Coxisdale. Here we go.
You got to dig deep. All types of post here, man. You got to put a mind to it.
So it's certainly one of the hills, if you run or walk it, you're going to take about the same sort of time, and you're certainly going to expend a lot more energy trying to run it. So why bother? Look forward to being those guys who are on their way down. So these guys got into quite a bit of trouble for painting the Palestinian flag, but there it is in support.
For no reason, no excuse, just keep running. If you can run, you fake it till you make it. Hello Jelly, enjoy. Hello.
Hello.
Simon.
Long time no see.
Yes.
That is the top there, so we're almost there. Cook Sister Hill, almost at the top. Nice way to spend a Sunday morning in the lovely Cape. Okay, we made it to the top, and for those who like, here's the reward. Lots of Cook Sisters. Not my favorite, unfortunately. Okay, time to continue the journey. Just a matter of interest, we're nearly 9Ks. Okay, so this is officially the top. There's a view of a very smoggy Cape Town. Okay, gonna grab some water here. Doesn't look like to have Coke on the route, which is a great pity, because that's my go-to. Okay, some lovely downhill. Secret here is not to go down too fast, but not to brake too much, because then you wreck your quads. So just relax, take it easy. Recover on the downhills. Okay, we'll check in at 10Ks and give you an update time. Cheers for now. You heard it there? Baby? Yeah, so 10K straight, 21 to the left. That means I'm going to the left. So we're still in the book hop area, little ups and downs now, and then we're gonna head out towards Greenpoint, and we're gonna see the Atlantic Ocean. 10Ks in 106. Obviously lost some time on the hill. But the route is reasonably flat now to the end. 11Ks to go. Okay, this is an area called Greenpoint, main road in Greenpoint. Just come through halfway in around about 1 hour 9 minutes. So they're looking at about 2:18, although I do expect this second half to be a little quicker. Okay, we'll update you a little bit further along. They come up to 12S. To our right there is the Cape Town Soccer Stadium, built for the World Cup in 2010. Hard to believe that's 14 years ago. This whole area was rejuvenated then for the World Cup, and it's also the start of the Cape Town Marathon. And the stadium over there is Greenpoint Athletics track. From many a racer in my youth. Okay, we'll keep trekking on. So if you don't fancy running, you can have a game of golf. Absolutely stunning morning. Bit of a chill still in the air, but no wind. Beautiful. Almost clear skies. We've done 12.5 Ks, so 8.5 to go. As I say, this last section is pretty flat. I'm not saying it's totally flat, there's a couple of rises, but generally it's like this, which is most pleasant. Nice way to get in a long training run. Chat to you at 15, if not before. Some sights along the way. Sign saying the only ones allowed to swim in this lake is the seagulls. But I must admit, on a day like today, with a little bit of a nip in the air, the last thing I feel like doing is diving into that water. Okay, so straight ahead there is the Mooley Point Lighthouse in Greenpoint. And just in time to see the 13-kilometre board. Okay, chat you a little further on. Okay, so there's the Atlantic Ocean. Lovely to smell the sea. And we are approaching 14 Ks. Chat you just now. We have some Coke. As you can see, we're now getting Coke, which is fantastic. Okay, there's the 15k mark. 1 hour 36. So slightly under 6.5 minute pace, which is good. Stadium ahead of us, soccer stadium. So we run all the way around the outside of it. Right, and so 6k's to go. Chat to you shortly. Okay, so we're heading back from Greenpoint now into town. Just came up to 17k's. So this, what we're running on now, is actually called a fan walk. This was also built for the World Cup in 2010. The idea that the fans would walk from the centre of Cape Town to the stadium. And we indeed did that. Not even going to see a game. We just joined in for the atmosphere. It was great fun. So yeah, just over 4k's to go. Obviously feeling good because it's an easy run. Chat to you now. So just coming up to 18k's, and surprisingly I've caught up to a bus, and it's the 2 hours 15 bus.
Well done. More. Who's
there?
Keep it up.
So that wasn't expected.
Century! That's deep! Let's go guys, we'll take off up the stairs again. Music!
So 3k's to go, obviously. We're coming up to a lovely footbridge now, which really messes up with your rhythm. But anyhow, it's to the fun. I've certainly never once attempted to go up these steps. I'm not about to now.
See you. Only try. Run up that stairs.
Walk breakers, they say.
Listen, these wet. Saeed, we're watching you. Come on, you just come. Come, guys. Don't fall to there. Keep it tight. Come on.
And the next bit's almost as bad as the going up. In fact, these are very steep.
Running all the way down. Running all the way down.
Okay, so back to running. We're heading to the CBD of Cape Town. And yeah, probably 2.5 k's to go. Chat to you just now. Okay, so this ahead is the revamped city station. The white building on top is all new, as is their centre.
Well done, guys.
Supposed to be student accommodation.
Well done.
Maybe one day we'll go and have a look around. I can't help thinking it's going to be a bit of a white elephant. Anyhow, we are coming up to 19 k's to 2 to go. Chat you at the finish. Okay, so we've just gone through the 20k mark, so 1.1 to go. We were 2:06 the 20k mark. Rather fun battling our way through the 10k runners and walkers. I really don't know why races put 2 races on the same course at the same time. It's only a time before someone's actually going to get injured. And it's very interesting where we have to have a safety officer and everything for races now, and yet they still allow this. And the 10k guys have just as much right to be on this road as we have in the 21. It's organisers taking the easy way out. Okay, chat to you in the running to the finish. My little rant is now over.
Give it your all. 500 meters. Let's go.
At least had somebody directing us there, which made a big difference. Keep your wits about here, running over cobblestones. I've just spotted the finish line. 21's up on my Garmin.
How's it?
Bend to the left lane, 21.
almost there, just one more bend, and then the finish. Here we go.
And smiles and cheers all around. And also great to see Penny Ingram here this morning from Somerset Striders, finishing her race. Simon Spick is also here this morning. That shot career has done its speed race.
Okay, so you've seen the time there?
This morning.
I made it about 10 seconds quicker, I don't know how.
Run there by Salisha Lawton. Well done, Salisha.
It's a pretty good run. Considerably quicker than I expected. Gonna pause while I get my drink of Coke and then chat to you this now. Okay guys, so yes, 2 hours 13 minutes. So probably a good 10 minutes quicker than I expected to be. I can't necessarily remember what time I went through halfway, but I think it was around 1 hour and 9 minutes. So if that is the case, then I've done a 5-minute negative split, which is not surprising. The second half is much quicker than the first half. So yeah, legs felt good, energy levels were good. I didn't take any goos. I just survived on Coke and water. And it's probably my last long run for Two Oceans, for Comrades, which is 2 weeks time today. So we'll be well into Comrades in 2 weeks from now. Probably be a bit hotter weather already up there, but we look forward to that. So there's a 10k race next week. I'm not sure whether I'm going to do that or not. Probably not at this stage. I might actually do the Constantia Park Run, which I've been threatening to do for quite some time. It's an off-road park run, quite an early one, so it's one you definitely have to take easy, which is what I need at this stage. So anyhow guys, thank you for watching. It's again a pleasure to bring you these videos. I really enjoy them. It keeps me motivated to go out there and run a race, which is always great. But thanks for your support. If you haven't subscribed already, please do, and please remember to leave a like. Also leave your comments. We'd love to get your comments. Cheers for now.